Hi, this is Kushagra from Superjoin. Let me ask you a simple question. Do you find yourself sending the same reports to your colleagues over and over again? Well, now with Superjoin workflows, you can automate this process through and through, right from creating the reports to sending them to your colleagues. Let me quickly show you how you can do that. To start this off, we'll have to under the extensions tab, you'll see Superjoin being listed. We'll go ahead and launch the extension. Now that the extension has booted up, we'll go ahead and click on the create button. This shows us three options. Either to create a new import from your favorite SaaS tool to Google Sheets, or to create an export to send data back to the data source you want to send it to, and third is to create a workflow. We'll go ahead and click on create a new workflow. Now let's say I want to send the screenshot of this report to my boss every morning at 9. So first things first, I'll configure a time-based trigger. So in the trigger type, we can see there are two types. One is when report import refreshes and one is a time-based trigger. I'll click on the time-based trigger, and now I want this report to go out every single day. So I'll configure it that way, and 9 a.m. seems right about the time when my boss needs this report. So I'll go ahead and save this trigger. Once that is configured, now we configure the action. Now the action can be of two types. It could either be a data import that I want to refresh, or it could simply be sending the screenshot. Once I select that, a bunch of configuration settings show up. So we start by selecting the sheet we want to send the screenshot of. And not just that, you can select what is the data range you want to send the screenshot of. It could either be the entire sheet or a custom selection. So let's say my boss just needs this much data in his report, right? So I can go ahead and click on start selection and select the data points that he wants. And as you can see, the data range is correctly mapped. Once that is done, you can go ahead and select where you want the screenshot to go. It could either be your company's Slack channel or it could be on a mail. Now I'll select mail as the option and enter a mail ID. So that's my mail ID, and I'll go ahead and configure the mail as well. Now we can directly save this or send a preview. If I send a preview, a mail is fired onto my Gmail account, and if I refresh this, I can see the mail preview has shown up with a beautiful screenshot of this data range that I had selected. Once I've verified my action, I can go ahead and save it. Now I'll change the name of this workflow to report at 9. Let's save it. Once we do that, we can save the workflow, and now every morning at 9 this mail will be fired and my report will go to my boss. So that is Superjoin workflows for you. Superjoin does more than that. It can import data from your favorite SaaS tools right onto Google Sheets. So you can import data from the integrations listed above or any API that brings in data for you. And not just that, you can send data back to integrations like HubSpot. So you can make changes and send the updates right back to HubSpot directly from Google Sheets.